And as he caught the morning boat, the wind picked up a little note upon which he drew and wrote some symbol of affection. Just as that wind had claimed her kind gesture of the same feeling that could not be named, some personal projection. Think of poor Odysseus returning after all those lonely nights at sea. In his mind a vision of her burning as she waited for him patiently. Suitors line the palace halls, wine that stained the bedroom walls made the hero feel so small upon his arrival. Had he suffered far too long? Had he heard the siren song? Was the killing truly wrong, or for his survival? Thinking that her memory was drowning, wondering if he had been forgot. All of this is kind of funny sounding, but it wasn't much more than I thought. Never waste your precious time chasing paper valentines. Say whatever's on your mind before you write it down. Never sail a ship alone, never argue on the phone. You can only hear a moan, listen for the sound. Wind blew steady over fields of willow. He flew with it heading to the east, though his scent still lingered on her pillow. She was left to clean after the feast. We're the Brudi brothers. We're excited to be opening up for Lila Ford. She is also from our home city of Seattle, allegedly. We knew her when we were little pipsqueaks. And how's that for the reverse? You know, back in the old days, it was all Californians going up to Seattle. Now it's the other way around. Yeah. Getting you guys back. You know, there's no cockroaches on the West Coast. I heard because there's too many spiders. Well, there's some cockroaches, just like there's some artists in Seattle.
He says that he does this kind of thing all the time.
No, it's true. Somebody told me.
We were talking about this in the RV today. I fell off of a swing when I was like 10, and
I was telling a story.
I'm telling the story now. I fell off the swing and I got a big welt on my leg, and my mom wanted to take me to the hospital to get an X-ray. And Conrad got there and he goes, "No, you can't get an X-ray, they hurt." And I went running around, my mom's chasing me, and by the time she caught me, she's like, "You're fine, you don't
That's
need
an
an
old-fashioned X-ray if the kid
But
can
that's
run.
what it is.
It's fine.
It did hurt. I mean, in his defense, it did hurt running.
Anyway, spiders eat the cockroaches here. I was going to have a whole clever monologue, but...
I interrupted it, sorry everybody. Let's play another song.
All right.
There's no room for me in that bit.
It's a trio.
One of these mornings, I lay back down. One of these I'll stick around. Then you won't wonder, was I mistaken? Then you won't wonder, was I really there? Wait for me, darling, wait for me there. Dark is the ground, dear, but cold is the air. When the day comes, dear, open your eyes, raised from the grave, dear, on which you lie. Now we're going to sing a bunch more sad songs for you, because we're from Seattle, and everybody there either wants to die or is dead.
Pretty much
a
every
good day.
open mic in Seattle I've ever been to.
Nothing against open mics, but everything against open mics. There's always somebody that plays Mad World really slow. Here's a song about stonemasonry. I'm a waltzer by practice and a mason by trade. I come as I will and I go as I may. I'm paid by the patrons whose torsos inlay these walls long after their bodies decay. Bodies decay. When the wind and the rain turns their features to sand, remains but an arm and a two-fingered hand. Oh, one finger points to the earth where I lay, and one to the limestone, yellow and gray. Yellow and gray. Upon it the marks of the workers long gone. Their trades in the grave, but their bodies live on. Well, if St. Francis knew what I made him today, oh, he and his birds, they would just turn away. Have nothing to say. I'm a waltzer by practice and a mason by trade. Here's a Here's a song we wrote about Seattle, which is where we're from.
Thanks for the weather.
Yeah. That's impossible. How can a person bring that? Yeah. Hold on.
He's not ready. We just came from Flagstaff where we're opening for Sierra Farrell. And we played to like 3,000 people, and we could only see the first row of people or so because
So this is making us nervous.
Yeah. The curtains open and suddenly my heart starts beating. Jeez. He's ready. Let's do it.
Leave the city in the summertime, when all the berries hang for thee. Vines climb and intertwine, they cry sweetly. You see the world behind you shivering. You laugh in spite of everything. Hear me, so satisfied and free. We've been on a hill on Hanford Street. I can't wait until we meet at the last oasis in the place we call our own. Lately all the faces aren't much more than skin and bones. On a hill on Hanford Street, I can't wait until we meet at the last oasis in the place we called our own. Lately all the faces aren't much more than skin and bones. You leave the city in the summertime, when all the berries hang for thee.
These waters are normal size. We're just very big.
It's pretty humid out there. It's kind of like a jungle.
How about them Lakers, huh?
Connor definitely doesn't watch sports. Never say that comment.
Just trying to make small talk like George. How about that humidity over there?
All right. What's the next song?
That's what you get for cutting off my story.
This is exacerbated by the small space of the RV. But we just keep on getting into it. It's pretty fun.
We keep exacerbating. So 4 guys in an RV.
Whatever. Conrad said nubile instead of novel the other day. So.
It's the same word in my head. All right. Here's a new one.
We're actually releasing this one very soon. We just got the master back, and our dad did the artwork, and it's all ready to go.
Anybody play Magic the Gathering? Our dear dad was one of the first painters for the Magic cards.
And also one of the first to get
Screwed over by
Mattel.
by the company.
First in, first out.
So yeah.
He did our artwork, that's what Conrad is saying.
He did our artwork. My friend, you sit there reminiscing, well, happy couples nearby kissing, remind you of all the people you misses that died and moved away. Both fates seem to seduce you to throw yourself beneath the host, or carry saints your parents knew. You'll meet them all someday. Long before you ever came, celestials were stripped of fame. But you recall forgotten names behind your bedroom door. Leaning on your windowsill, forgetting April's water bill. Past romances haunting still, and a notice on your door. Don't leave home. Save those bones, motherland, keep your clans. Through your dirty window pane, hear the screaming of the train. Freedom in its song contained, and blessed in its path. Could a purpose satisfy such an ordinary guy who hears a locomotive cry of desire's wrath? Don't leave home, save those bones, motherland, keep your clans. Living doesn't make more sense when you've paid for insurance. Profits scalp recycled hints right off of your office walls. In truth, they'll never live to tell of wretched toil living hell. But you know all the sweetness still that echoes from your halls. Don't leave home, save those bones, motherland, keep your clans. Now singing songs of highwaymen, you go back to the bank again, dreaming of the old times when a peasant could do the job. But if you think of trouble making people tell you that you're mistaken, time
That was a new one. I looked over at Johannes for the harmony and he winked at me.
That meant remember your cue.
Telepathy.
All right, here's another new one. This one's a song as a warning.
Hey Tristan, you got any of that foot powder on you? Because the humidity's getting my fretboard real sticky. No? Dang it. I could use some foot powder.
Anybody got any foot powder,
Talcum
baby
powder,
powder, talcum powder? Any
Talcum-
billiard sharks out there?
Talcum has asbestos in it. You can't use that anymore.
No. Can't use that anymore.
All right.
Come on, Connor, learn up.
Anybody got a sneaky Pete out there? Just a little. Nope. All right. Here's a song.
Well,
Choose the tempo this time.
Righteous. Let's see. I met a lady on a windy day. She never seemed to have too much to say. Through the shouting and the swell, I couldn't really tell. Still in love I fell. Once she showed me to her living room. It looked to me more like a lover's tomb, filled with others' tears, evil souvenirs collected through the years. She said, would you stay another night? I can sing my serpent lullaby. Not a single ugly thing, only butterflies on wing, blossoms in the spring. Truth is only there for me to know. Oh, hold on tightly, dear, and don't let go. Baby, I don't want to fight. If you leave me in the night, you will feel my poison bite. Let me tell you, friends, I've been a fool to love a lady who I knew could be so cruel. But if it had been you, you'd have fallen too. There's nothing you could do. She'd say, would you stay another night? I can sing my serpent lullaby. Not a single ugly thing, only butterflies on wing, blossoms in the spring. She'd say, would you stay another night? I can sing my serpent lullaby. Not a single ugly thing, only butterflies on wing, blossoms in the spring. God damn. Here's a song we used to, our dad was talking about this with us on the phone, because sometimes he talks to us on the phone. Sometimes. He lives in Tacoma. And it's hard it's hard to reach him, but sometimes he talks on the phone.
It's like saying he lives in Bakersfield.
He lives in Chico.
He lives in Rancho Cucamonga.
anyways, like, I figured out why you guys play these old cowboy tunes. It's not just because his dad loved playing cowboy tunes and was a cowboy, and our mommy's a cowboy. But it's also because we only had one cassette, and that was of the Sons of the Pioneers. And so we'll sing a song from that tape. That was like one.
See them tumbling down, pledging their love to the ground. Lonely but free I'll be found, drifting along with the tumble and tumbleweeds. Cares of the past are behind, nowhere to go but I'll find just where the trail will wind, drifting along with the tumble and tumbleweeds. I know when night is gone that a new world's born at dawn. I'll keep rolling along. Deep in my heart is a song. Here on the range I belong, drifting along with the tumble and tumbleweeds. I know when night is gone that a new world's born at dawn. I'll keep rolling along. Deep in my heart is a song. Here on the range I belong, drifting along with the tumble and tumbleweeds, drifting along with the tumble and tumbleweeds.
Play another song off our first album. And only album, I don't know what I'm saying. Wake up one more morning in the sun, fading dreams of lovers on the run, turtlenecks and shells and sheets all filled with sand will not wash away all of that dry blood on your hands. Take a load of any baby, listen to the band, lay a burden on me. Ask some foggy mirror of a man if he has some new exciting plan, but you won't find your soul in words of smooth, sweet talking men. You can't find your soul, can't wash your hands in someone else's again. the sun. Fading dreams of lovers on the run. Turtlenecks and shells and sheets all filled with sand will not wash away all of that dried blood on your hands. Take a load off Annie, baby, listen to the band. Lay a burden on me. Big bad boy? No, the one with Skip. All right, well, we made a song and then it got big and then we're here. So we better play.
I was really trying to figure out what you were saying.
We wrote this song coming from a place of classist bitterness because we're from Seattle. It's in our blood.
Is that a hint towards the guy that just went into space and took a bunch of...
Yeah, actually, we're on tour right now. We're collecting signatures to have a public execution. I'm not allowed to say who it is, but he ruined Seattle single-handedly. And small businesses everywhere. So we'll be collecting signatures over there. Friday night boys and girls I see, drunk and running around like ants. They all just want to be heard and seen, speaking their minds and taking their stands. Some are real happy and some are mean. Some are just looking for quick romance. They want to be part of the popular scene, so they dress the part and they take their chance. The boys and girls are acting real strange, pretending they're cowboys and welders and such, buying old work gear from the exchange, but you can tell their hands don't do very much. Saying me, more cowboy than you. I swear that I'm working class through and through. Saying me, more cowboy than you. Everyone's glued to the flickering screens, faces illuminated in the dark. Their pockets are full and their cars are clean. Their biggest worry is where they should park. So if you see cowboy hats and boots, no offense guys, chances are it's on daddy's dime. Is he in the room? They're all in the bathroom snorting their toot, having a mighty expensive time. Saying me, more cowboy than you. I swear that I'm working class through and through. Saying me, more cowboy than you.
swear that I'm working class through and through. Saying me more cowboy than you. I'm not supposed to do the crow noise. Spotify is pissed right now.
That's a tough one. We just went and saw a vocal coach, and she was saying to me specifically, you're like jaw's too tight. You're smiling too much while you sing. But that song is hard not to look at people and not smile. One or the other, you know. Good tone, smiling.
Yeah, this vocal coach. We've never gone to a vocal coach before, but our.
You don't need one. Be surprised.
Be surprised what they help with. This vocal coach, this specific vocal coach, actually helped out Marilyn Manson with the singing, not the rest of the show.
Is that not LA though?
What's that?
That you go see some lady who teaches you how to not smile while you sing. It's like, oh, casually, who's coaching like the biggest rock stars in the world.
I used to work for Charles Manson. I was at a bar here a couple years ago, and this guy just casually dropped that. Yeah, my parents, they recorded Charles Manson. I'm like, keep that down. It's really cool though. All right. So here in LA, young people that don't have money, they use their bodies for pornography. Up in Seattle, we do commercial fishing. So we made our own song about fishing season up in Seattle.
That's not where I thought that was going.
Oh, the very first night we got to LA, there was a scene being filmed in the hotel room next to us.
Yeah.
Interesting.
The guy was saying, "Can I put your mascara in my beard?"
That's what he said.
I was like, "No, it's a special mascara. I can only get it in Mexico." I don't know.
Here's a song.
Here's a song about commercial fishing.
He was 22 or 23. I was fishing for Bobby T. I only got to work one run before the season's work was done. Stack 'em neat and stack 'em low. Only 13 hours to go. And when he sung Pamela Ray, I figured I'd never fish another day. But I was lucky, I was saved. Now I'm cooking and stacking on the silver wave. Stack 'em neat and stack 'em low. Only 13 hours to go. Well, a brand new crew and a brand new net. Caught 10,000 on the very first set. Listen to the squealing of the power block and the seagulls crying up on Blakely Rock. Stack 'em neat and stack 'em low. Only 13 hours to go. Well, if I keep on stacking on the slimy deck, that old lead's gonna break my neck. You dream of Paris and New York. Well, I just dream that I'm piling cork. Oh, won't you stack 'em neat and stack 'em low? Only 13 hours to go. See that skiff boy swaying the rock. See that jumper out of 10 o'clock. If I was skipper, I'd sit around in my morning slippers and my evening gown. Won't you stack 'em neat and stack 'em low? Only 13 hours to go. Won't you stack 'em neat and and stack 'em low. Only 13 hours to go.
Just like the song began, I had no idea how it was going to end.
It's new. That whole song's true. My skipper did sink his boat. All right, we got one more. We'll do an old blues tune.
My baby don't stand no cheating, my baby. My baby don't stand no cheating, my baby. No, my baby don't stand no cheating. She don't stand none of that midnight creeping on my baby. True little baby, now my baby. Now my baby don't stand no fooling on my baby. My baby don't stand no fooling on my baby. My baby don't stand no fooling when she's hot. There ain't no cooling on my baby. True little baby, not my baby. My baby, you know she'll miss me, my baby. My baby, you know she'll miss me, my baby. My baby, you know she'll miss me. She don't do nothing but hug and kiss me, my baby. Yeah, she's a true little baby, she's my baby. I'm my baby, you know she loves me, my baby. My baby, you know she loves me, my baby. Yes, my baby, you know she loves me. She don't do nothing but kiss and hug me, my baby. Oh, true little baby, she's my baby. Yeah, my baby, don't stand no cheating, my baby. My baby, don't stand no cheating, my baby. And my baby, she don't stand no cheating, she don't stand none of that midnight creeping. My baby, she's a true little baby, my baby. She's a true little baby, she's my baby. She's a true little baby, she's my baby.
Everybody stick around. We got Lila Ford coming up. Thank you so much. Now, if anybody would like to help us pay for gas, we got a whole month left of driving, over a month left of driving, and help us pay for gas. Get a T-shirt or something. We got Venmo. We take cash. We prefer cash because then we don't support genocide and whatnot. But we take Venmo. All sorts of. If you don't have Venmo, you can scan my pants.